About 5 years ago, I took a set of coffee trees this big and planted them into individual pots, and over the last 5 years, most of them have done really great. This is the biggest one of them, and today we're going to repot it. It's been about 2 years since its last repotting. It's not really in great soil, so I'm not sure how the root system's done. I'm eager to see that and get it into some better soil. So let's get started. So right now it's planted in this plastic pot, a couple gallon pot. It's been there for about 2 years, and it seems to have done pretty well in it. It had a lot of growth this year, but you can see how compressed into there the soil has become over time. And I'm really excited about being able to move it into a ceramic pot. I think this is really going to show it off. It's going to make it look like a beautiful tree, and it'll probably be a better place for this thing to grow in. See, you can really see how compressed in there that soil is. It had been up to roughly the lip of the container at one time, but it's really compressed down. So it's got a healthy root system, but it's not root bound. It looks like they've been in good shape, and probably that's why it's been growing so well. All right, well, I'll comb those out a little bit, and then we'll get to the next steps. Okay, so for the mix, I'm starting with a base of high quality potting soil. This stuff's going to be made with forest products. It's going to have some pumice in there. It's also going to have some other rice husk, things like that, a little bit of core, some peat moss. It's going to be slightly acidic, which coffee plants really like. So that's the first layer. Then I like to put in a kind of a still organic but more towards the bonsai soil mix, which has lots more of this volcanic rocks, even more pumice, fair amount of organic material. To take that, and then on top of that, I dump pumice. And that's going to let the soil drain even more. Coffee plants do really well in volcanic soils, so that's really what I'm trying to emulate here. So then I mix this all up really good and just keep doing that until I have enough for the pot. Trying to keep the soil as consistent throughout the pot as I can. Okay, let's get the root base cleaned up. What we got going on here? Lots of fine roots at the bottom. I take about 1/3 of the roots off of these. I don't want to go more, because any more than that's apt to cause damage. Great. Let's start pouring some soil in. Take one more opportunity to mix it up a little bit, and as much consistency through the soil as we can. Okay, let's go ahead and set the tree in there. See how we're sitting along those lines. A little high, a little high. Take care of that pretty easily. Also, I'll clean up any remaining roots that are hanging down. Okay. And then just fill up the rest. Once you make sure all the air holes are out of there, the watering will help it settle down some. Might want to come back in a little later and put some more in here, but I think right now the soil's not too compacted in, but it's sitting good. And the next step is to give it a little watering, and we'll get this place cleaned up and see how it looks in the final form.